A warm good morning to one and all. Today's assembly is conducted by the students of 9E. Prayers are the shortest way to get closer to God. To invoke the presence of God among us, I welcome Deepak Cyrus for prayer, followed by the prayer song.
O God, our most loving and tender Father, we offer ourselves into your loving hands. Teach us to love you with all our hearts. Purify our thoughts, words, and actions. Bless us with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Bless our country, our parents, brothers and sisters, our school, our teachers. Help us and all the students here. Help us to please you always. Amen.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. I worship your holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day dawning. It's time to sing your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing till the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. I worship your holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship your holy name. You are rich in love and you are slow to anger. Your name is great and your heart is kind. For all your goodness I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. I worship your holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship your holy name. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship your holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship your holy name. Yes, I will worship your holy name. God, I will worship your holy name.
A reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Galatians. Bear one another's burdens. My brothers, if someone caught in any kind of work doing, those of you who are spiritual should set him right, but you must do it in gentle way and keep an eye on yourself, so that you will not be tempted to help carry one another's burdens, and in this way you will obey the law of Christ. If someone thinks he is somebody when really he is nobody, he is only deceiving himself. Each one should judge his own conduct. It is good. Then he can be proud of what he himself has done, without having to compare it with what someone else has done. For everyone has to carry his own load. Word of God.
We should be aware about what is happening around the world. For this, I invite Anina Sibichan to read the news.
Good morning to all. Today's news is read by Anina from class 9E. News in headlines. SC may curb advocates from speaking on cases. Bench reserves orders on Sabarimala review petitions. Cashew factories to be made woman-friendly. Sports. BFC fights had to subdue Kerala Blasters. News in details. SC may curb advocates from speaking on cases. New Delhi. A bench of Justice Arun Mishra and Naveen Singh agreed that though the flash of cameras and media attention may seem to someone a line needed to be firmly drawn. Bench reserves orders on Sabarimala review petitions. New Delhi. A constitution bench led by Chief Justice Indian Ranjan on Wednesday reserved for orders a series of petitions seeking reconsideration of a Supreme Court. Cashew factories to be made woman-friendly. Kollam. Cashew works are used to poor infrastructure and bare minimum amenities, many of them still working in structures derelict for lack of upkeep. Sports. BFC fights had to subdue Kerala Blasters. Bengaluru. Table topper BFC started as clear favorite, but it was the visitor who came out of all guns blazing. After a period of sustained aggression, a cross from Mohammad Rakib puts BFC Keen Lewis in a tight spot inside his box. That's all for the news today. Have a nice day.
Thoughts are inspirational words spoken by great personalities. Here we have Freddie Francis with the thought for the day.
Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. Leo Tolstoy.
Reading has many advantages in our daily life. It has a joy of its own. According to Francis Bacon, reading makes a full man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. Now I call upon Anu Thomas to deliver a speech on pleasures of reading.
Respected teachers and my dear friends, I am going to say a few words about the pleasures of reading. Food is necessary for our body. Similarly, we need food for our mind. The food for the mind is reading. There is no doubt that reading has many advantages. By reading, only a person can become a complete man. Because by reading he acquires knowledge before us. By reading good books, we can also acquire noble virtues. A man who has acquired a habit of reading has acquired a lifelong source of pleasure, instruction, and inspiration. It gives us peace of mind and satisfaction. When we feel tired and dull, the books of great writers give us peace of mind and make us think positively. Books also inspire us towards work achieve success in our life. By reading books, we can develop also our natural talents. One should be very careful in the choice of books. Young minds get corrupted by reading trash. Good books are purifying. They enlarge and enrich our mind and mold our characters. The habit of reading is a sign of culture. Books are the gold mines of art, literature, science, and information. Thank you.
That's the end of our assembly. Thank you and have a tremendous day.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, children. Today's assembly was conducted Good morning, children. Today's assembly was conducted by 9E students and their class teacher, Sister Anila. They prepared the assembly very well. Children sang so beautifully. Sister Anila is a good singer Tomorrow also we'll have a special assembly because two guests will be visiting our school. So the children will get ready with a beautiful song and have a nice day today. Thank you, children.